Good morning. It has been a while since I have been in this space, but I am so thankful and so honored and privileged to be here this morning to share in service with you in song. And with that, accompanying on piano, Amy Levine, and we're going to do a song now entitled "Take Me to the Alley." Preparation for the king, and they line the sidewalks with every sort of shiny thing. They will be surprised when they hear him say, "Take me to the alley. Take me to the afflicted ones. Take me to the lonely ones that somehow have lost their way. Let them hear me say, I am your friend. Come to my table. Rest here in my garden. You will have a pardon. Brother, you will have a pardon. Well, they give their houses in preparation for the king, and they line the sidewalks with every sort of shiny thing, but they will be surprised when they hear him say, come to my table, rest here in my garden. You will have a pardon. Brother, you will have a pardon. Well, they give their houses in preparation for the king, and they line their sidewalks with every sort of shiny thing, but they will be surprised when they hear him say, come to my table. sister, you will have a pardon. Come and rest in my garden. Lonely one, come to my garden. Weary ones, come to my garden. Frightened ones, come to my garden. Sad ones, rest in my garden. Lonely ones, weary ones, lonely ones, come to my garden. Weary ones.
Good morning, everyone. Good to see you all here, and Happy New Year. And thank you for being here. I'm Anthony Prado. My pronouns are he and him. And first of all, I'd like to say thank you to these amazing musicians we have with us this morning. On piano, Amy Levine. And our wonderful singer, beautiful song, Deanne Lott. And as always, we're going to give it up for the expertise and skill of our masterful sound engineer, Levi Griffin, back there on the controls. All right, well, welcome to the Oakland Center for Spiritual Living, where we teach principles and practices that nourish us and celebrate our oneness with life. And a special welcome to all of you joining us for the first time. We're glad to have you here in the sanctuary with us. Are any of you here for the first time? Any first-timers? There's somebody over there. Okay, if we can get them. It's a welcoming packet we're giving you. Thank you for coming. And for those of us joining us on Facebook and YouTube, wherever you are, we used to say years ago before COVID, wave to the onliners, and we used to wave to them. Sure, wave. Let's wave to the back. All right, and then make sure if you're new to this and you want to find out more about us, we have an online weekly newsletter that's sent out every Thursday. Make sure you sign up for our newsletter so you can learn about all the activities, all the fun things and classes here at the Oakland Center. And then in this next part of our service, we're honoring the indigenous people in the Bay Area. We respectfully acknowledge that here in the Bay Area, we gather on the traditional land of the indigenous Ohlone people. We honor with gratitude the land itself and the people who have stewarded these lands for countless generations. And then this next part, we will be blessing our children, wherever they are, whatever they're doing. So what we do is we just read along with me, if you will. We bless all the children in our community and the world. We love you. We see you. We know the truth of who you are. You are unique expressions of God, and we're grateful to have you in our lives. Blessings, and so it is. We've not really doing announcements today, because we have a long service and a beautiful celebration of an acknowledgement of Kwanzaa, which I'm looking forward to. But if you want to know about what's going on here, announcements, please visit our website at oaklandcsl.org for more details about holiday and year-end activities and coming New Year activities as well happening at our center. Again, sign up for our weekly newsletter, The Village News, if you haven't, by clicking the I'm New button on the website. Please follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook for special updates and content you'll only find by liking and subscribing to the Oakland Center. And now, please stand if you're willing, and we're going to recite our vision and mission statement. It's on the screen. Let's say it all together. The vision of Oakland Center for Spiritual Living is to joyfully the love and oneness of God. We are welcoming an inclusive community dedicated to individual transformation and collective growth. Our purpose is to love, inspire, and serve our community and the world through education, music, prayer, and play. All right, so I'm going to now introduce Teresa Gardner as our pulpit assistant.
Well, good morning, good morning. Isn't this beautiful? Oh my goodness. What a joy to be here. My name is Teresa Gardner. I am a practitioner and a candidate to be a minister, ministerial candidate. My pronouns are she, her, and they. So, prayer, time to bless this beautiful gathering here. If you care to gently close your eyes, as we take a nice breath going inward, knowing the beloved is always right here. This heavenly presence right here. This celebration, this gift of love that is everywhere present and is magnificently present this morning as we bless this gathering, this holy divine gathering, as we come together today to celebrate Kwanzaa, to bless and release that is within us as we ready ourselves for this new year. I'm so grateful to bless this time together, knowing that it is good, it is sweet. We feel our hearts expand and open wider, readying ourselves for this new day, this new dawn. We come together in unity and harmony, knowing everything that we are looking for is present right here. So we open up and we let go, and we join together in hearts and minds, knowing Spirit is everywhere. All the power, all the presence, all the love. We are right here, and we open up, receive, and give. I call it good and very good, and I let go. So grateful, so very grateful. And so it is. Ashe. Aho. Reverend Deb Hammond for the first reading. Thank you so much.
Good morning. So the reading that I am doing today is, some of you may have heard it in meditation this morning, The Moments of My High Resolve by Howard Thurman. Keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve, despite the dullness and barrenness of the days that pass. If I search with due diligence, I can always find a deposit left by my some former radiance. But I had forgotten. At the time, it was full-orbed, conscious, glorious, and resplendent. I was sure that I would never forget. In the moment of its fullness, I was sure that it would illumine my path for all the rest of my journey. I had forgotten how easy it is to forget. There was no intent to betray what seemed so sure at the time. My response was whole, clean, authentic. But little by little, there crept into my life the dust and the grit of the journey. Details, lower level demands, all kinds of cross currents. Nothing momentous, nothing overwhelming, nothing flagrant, just wear and tear. If there had been some direct challenge, a clear-cut issue, I would have fought it to the end and beyond. In the quietness of this place, surrounded by the all-pervading presence of God, my heart whispers, keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve, that in fair weather or in foul, in good times or in tempests, in the days when the darkness and the foe are nameless or familiar, I may not forget that to which my life is committed. Keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve. Thank you. We have Peggy.
The second reading today is called At the River Clarion by Mary Oliver. I don't know who God is exactly, but I'll tell you this. I was sitting in the river named Clarion on a water-splashed stone, and all afternoon I listened to the voices of the river talking. Whenever the water struck the stone, it had something to say. And the water itself, and even the mosses trailing under the water. And slowly, very slowly, it became clear to me what they were saying. Said the river, I am part of holiness. And I too, said the stone. And I too, whispered the moss beneath the water. If God exists, he isn't just butter and good luck. He's the forest. He's the desert. He's the ice caps that are dying. He's the ghetto and the Museum of Fine Arts. He's Van Gogh and Allen Ginsberg and Robert Motherwell. He's the many desperate hands cleaning and preparing their weapons. He's every one of us, potentially. The leaf of grass, the genius, the politician, the poet. And if this is true, isn't it something very important? Yes. It could be that I am a tiny piece of God, and each of you too. Or at least of his intention and his hope, which is a delight beyond measure. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce this next song because you've never heard it before. And I know that because over the last couple of years, I've had the pleasure of traveling and working with a wonderful group of musicians out of La Paz, Bolivia, and doing a series of concerts. And earlier this year, we decided to do a recording. And we wrote some original tunes. And so this is one of the tunes that we co-created, and which will be coming out on a series of recordings later this 2024. This is the last part of the year, so not this year, next year. It's entitled Love Come Rain Down on Me, written by yours truly and a wonderful musician, Luis Garcia. Love come rain down on me, shine on me and hold me closer. You're the constant I need, the realness I crave like water. Oh, love, my heart beats for you every day, every hour. You're the courage I need to get through every test, every trial. All I want is to know you, reflect you, and feel your power. Like the moon on the river, the sun to the flower. Oh, love, I trust where you lead. You're the air that I breathe. The life that I live is for you and for you only. Oh, love, surround me and stay forever and ever. Be my shining light, in stormy weather. Oh, love, my tears are not dry, my cup runs over. The peace I feel like the dew of a brand new morning. All I want is to know you, reflect you, and feel your power. Like the moon on the river, the sun to the flower. Oh, love, I trust where you lead. You're the air that I breathe. The life that I live is for you and for you only. Oh, love, surround me and stay forever and ever. Be my guiding light, my shelter in stormy weather. Your
Wow, how appropriate is that for us to hear a brand new song when we're in a brand new day, even though we're finishing out the year and it's an old year, but it's a new day. Oh, yes. Thank you, Dion Lott and Amy Levine. Good morning to all of you. Oh, my goodness, I'm just feeling so good and full right now. Welcome to our Kwanzaa ceremony, ritual service, if you will, and our burning bowl. We're doing a combo today, and it's so good, especially as we have culminated through this month that is so displayed by all of our altars. We've built upon week. We started with Hanukkah, and then we moved to winter solstice and the earth-based traditions, and lit up the tree for Christmas and lit candles, and now we are celebrating Kwanzaa. Oh, what a joy it is. In the African American culture and tradition, and in many others, but especially ours, we always honor our ancestors. Y'all have heard me, even in my candidating, that I was doing here, I was honoring the ancestors. So we do that today through pouring libation. And you'll hear more about this beautiful altar. But meanwhile, we are going to honor the various generations, actually. So we're going to start with our ancestors and the generations past, because we wouldn't be here without them. They are the shoulders upon which we stand. And so I am going to pour into this, and I'd like for you to now call on, first be with in your heart from an ancestral place, whether it's of your blood lineage or in the community lineage of the world, those who have transitioned to the other side. And I'd like for you to start calling their names out loud right now. You too, live streamers. And as I hear the names being uttered, I also utter Ernest Holmes and Lillian Hopper, who built this place that we're in, and Howard Thurman, and Homer Johnson, and Dr. Daniel L. Morgan, and so many in this religion, and even our own Christine Anderson, who just crossed on the other side here recently. And so many. Louise Thompson, since I've been here. Richard Robinson, we honored. Barbara Williams, we honored. And so I pour and we say, Ashe. And I'd like to honor our elders, for they bring wisdom. They have experience in life learned, and Spirit kept telling me, I told you this before, last month was telling me that community needed to be up here. So we've done our best to create community up here. We're going to continue to do that. And I've invited several of our elders in this community to sit here and witness the service today as a symbolic gesture that we love them and we bless them. And so I've asked several of our beloveds over here to come forth. And if you'd come, Ruth Jackson, please, and Deborah Edwards, and our practitioner emerita, Dorothy Mendez, please come. Miss Lula Green, Miss Grady Nobles, these beloveds have, and there's many others, no slight to anybody. But I just let Spirit tell me who to invite. And Miss Dottie, what is your last name, darling? Miss Dottie Baker, when I acknowledged Veterans Day, stood and told me afterwards, thank you so much for honoring our veterans. I'm a 40-year veteran, so I bring her up here. Miss Gloria Alexander is in the audience, and so I acknowledge her, and she's going to sit right there. And Richard Elliott, I honor you. And if you would, Richard, isn't it, am I missaying your name? Yeah, Richard, yeah. I honor you as well, as our elder. And I also call forth Miss Lita de Seville, who is always here and just had eye surgery, and her sister Lupe Capinda. And so we honor our elders, blessings to all of you, and we say Ashe. This is my kind of libation, okay? This is the way I do it. We honor our current and future generations, our youth. We wouldn't go anywhere without our youth. We're counting on our youth. We have many of our youth sitting over there, and last week we had many of our youth to celebrate and light candles for Christmas. And so we bless all of our youth, young adults, the little ones, the wee ones. I bless Jackie Onapede and Diane Warner, who take such good care of our youth. And those who are unborn, who are coming, and we bless our future generation. Ashe. Thank you for that. And so we have a program for you today, and it's going to go something like this. It's in a couple of parts. We're going to honor Kwanzaa history, the history of Kwanzaa, to tell you a little bit about it, which will be presented by Lucian Baker, who's a practitioner and a ministerial intern. Just a moment. And yes, you can give him some love. Followed by Kwanzaa practice. There is a practice of Kwanzaa that we want to tell you about, which will be presented by Jordan Dabney and Sanford Livingston, the younger one, right? There's a younger and an elder, Sanford Livingston, in this community. And these young ones grew up in this community, this spiritual community. So they are ours that are going to present to us today. Let's give them some love. And then we will have these candles lit, and we have presenters, and I want to call their names so you know who they are. Sydney Livingston couldn't be here, but her sister Raquel, who lives in New York, she's one of our own, is here. Dezan is going to, Dezan, what is your last name? Sullen, yes. He's visited our community with Jordan several times, so I paged him and wanted him to come join. And Laura Ellis Dabney is Jordan's mom, so she's here. Our practitioner emerita Dodi Cheney Fernandez is going to present Sanford Livingston, the father, the elder, who is also the vice president of our board of trustees and has hosted many of our brunches here. Will be presenting Denai Diogo, who also grew up in this community and is here visiting. Denai, where do you live now?
Portugal, Lisbon.
Huh?
Lisbon, Portugal.
Oh, you live in Portugal. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, I couldn't resist bringing her up here to help us out with this. And she will be joined by our new operations coordinator, Steve Carter. Wanted to get him involved. The Ross sisters, we have Jade, McKaylin, and Sunny Day, who will be up here. And they, as you can tell, it's the families that are going to be up here. So whether they have a speaking part or not, this is important, and that's why I'm saying it. And so I think that's everybody. And so enjoy the program. And now, Lucian, you can come forward.
Habaragani. How's everyone doing? I am Lucian Baker, ministerial intern, and I too grew up right here in this community. In honor of our ancestors, thank you for being here. In honor of our elders, thank you for letting us continue. Kwanzaa was created in 1966 by Dr. Malana Ron Karenga. Its name is derived from the phrase Matunda Ye Kwanzaa, which means first fruits in Swahili, the most widely spoken African language. Its colors, the red, the black, and the green, that's for all my hip hop fans, are based on the colors of the black nationalist flag created by Marcus Mosiah Garvey in 1920. Kwanzaa is a 7-day celebration that begins the day after Christmas and ends New Year's Day. Each day has a name that's based on specific principles. The days and principles of Kwanzaa are called the Nguzo Saba. Saba is 7 in Swahili, by the way. Dr. Karenga created this festival for African Americans as an alternative to existing holidays and to give blacks an opportunity to celebrate themselves and their history. Part of a Kwanzaa tradition is we start the first day with the 7 Harambes, which actually honor the 7 days of the Nguzo Saba. And just for fun, since we got today and then tomorrow's the last day, if someone says Habaragani to you, if you really want to impress a Kwanzaa celebrator, you reply with the day that it is. So today is actually Kuumba, which means creativity. So I'll try one more time. Let's see who gets it. Habaragani. That's what I'm talking about. Oakland in the house. And now we'll try our 7 Harambes. We'll do 6 of them, and then on that 7th one, we'll hold the note. Harambe means let us all pull together in Swahili. Here we go. Harambe, 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 Harambe. Thank you.
Kwanzaa is a time of learning, family, and celebration. During the week of Kwanzaa, from December 26th to January 1st, families and communities come together to share a feast, to honor our ancestors, to affirm the bonds between us, and to celebrate African and African American culture. Each day, a candle is lit, highlighting the principle of that day, and we breathe life into those principles through various activities such as reciting the works of great Black thinkers and writers, sharing our own original spoken word, African drumming, and sharing a feast of African diasporic foods.
The table is decorated with essential symbols of Kwanzaa, such as the kinara, the candle holder, mkeka, the mat, muhindi, corn to represent the children, mazao, fruit to represent the harvest, and zawadi, the gifts. One might also see the colors of the Pan-African flag: red, the struggle; black, the people; and green, the future. Represents throughout the space and the clothing worn by participants. The candles of the kinara represent these worn. Wait, right here? Oh, okay, there you go. These colors, which were proclaimed to be the colors for all people of the African diaspora of Marcus Garvey, the founder and first president of the Universal Negro Improvement Association.
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to start off the candle lighting. So we're going to go through the different Kwanzaa principles. And I'll be starting with umoja, which means unity. To strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race. And to me, unity means having a community and standing together, supporting each other, loving each other. And we really can't do anything we do without the people around us. And especially now through COVID, we're all isolated. It's so nice to be able to hang out with people, to see each other. But I think most importantly, we should all be grateful for the people we have around us, people before us, people after us, because we can't get stuff done without someone next to you, holding your hand or, helping you. And so that's just the way we got to get stuff done. And like the African proverb says, like if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. So we should all remember to go together. And I have my family here too, so look at that. And I light the black candle of unity, umoja.
Morning, everyone. Thank you, Reverend, for inviting me up here. I'm standing up here. I'm like, wow, this is a blessing. So I'm here to talk about self-determination, which is kujiga kulia. And self-determination in this context is to define yourself, to create ourselves, to name ourselves, and to be willing to speak for ourselves.
Purpose is not something that we search for or find. Purpose is something that we create through love and action. And I want to take that with us into the new year. There's so much love to be spread and to be shared. And we can create our purpose together as a community and as a planet through that love and that action. And with that, we light the red candle of Kujichagulia, self-determination.
Good morning. Mine is Ujima, collective work and responsibility. To build and maintain community together and make our community problems our problems and to solve them together. I have been doing Kwanzaa for a long time, and this elaborate, beautiful setting is not what I have at home. I have an it's battery-operated Kwanzaa. And I love it. I don't put out all of this because many of the things they talk about include family and children and what. I don't have any. So my husband does Kwanzaa with me. Now, Art didn't come up here, but we did the first day as unity. I said, babe, you with me. So I do this. And I did the second day of Kukuchagalia in recognizing collective community and work. And I do it every day. I turned my battery Kwanzaa on, because I think it's a beautiful thing for the organization to come together and recognize that we as a people need to be connected to something too. All of the principles of Kwanzaa can be used throughout the year. All of the principles of Kwanzaa are a strengthening, a growth, a power that is within us that we have to remember. And Kwanzaa helps us to do that. So you start out the year with all of this, and then as the year progresses, you recognize that you are part of whatever is taking place. So I guess I better get back to my part. In Ujima collective work, my husband has been really very doing collective work in our community at the condo by picking up trash and stuff all around the building. He does it regularly, pick up stuff and take care of stuff. For my collective work, I believe in holding the truth about all things. And in holding the truth about it, I'm holding in my heart that Oakland, that seems like the world has pronounced it bad or uncomfortable or can't stay there, or I don't like any of that. I don't like the news to say Oakland is such a terrible place. So my collective work is focusing and thinking about that we all bring something to the table. And what I bring to the table about Oakland is that it's whole, perfect, and complete. And that we continue to grow in peace and in harmony, with less crime, with less graffiti, with all of that. So in my wholeness, I'm accepting on behalf of all of us a wonderful, fulfilling strength that as we can come together individually, we multiply, we strengthen. So I'm here to light the green candle.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sanford Livingston. These are my two lovely kids. I got one that is still in Tahoe, that's two. One, Sydney, is still in Tahoe, so she couldn't make it. And thank you for that wonderful presentation, because the media is a very fickle place, fickle thing. Oakland is as wonderful as ever, the people that are here, and no one tells, bad news travels twice, 3 times, 4 times as fast as good news. A lot of good news is here, and the good news is that my children were raised right here in this place. I think Sanford was like a month old, standing up here looking around, now he can stand taller than me. So I honor this place for what it's provided for me and my folks. And just to let you know, I've been practicing Kwanzaa for quite some time, but I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, and the part of town I was in, they didn't really know about it. But I went to Amherst, Mass, to go to high school, and there was a family that was in South Hadley, Mass, and they ran a Better Chance program for women there. And guess what their names were? The executive director was named Kujichagulia and Ujima. And from there, I took that back to Trenton, and now a lot of folks that practice there, but that's how deep it was for us. And today, I want to be able to talk about the fourth principle, which is Ujima, the collective economics. And I like to let everybody know that I practice collective economics right here in Oakland at 300 Frank Ogawa Plaza, where I help to bring capital to small businesses right here in Oakland. And I want to read to you Ujima and what it stands for. To build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and to profit from them together, collectively. And to let you know that it's not some new phenomena, that, oh, we need to do something, because there are many places that were just like that and continue to be like that that are not talked about. You go back and look up Black Wall Street and some other places that actually did a great job with this, but met an unfortunate demise, and that we need to make sure that we not only practice Ujima, but we actually protect it. I think the protection is the piece that has been missing. And so I say to you, thank you so much, and we're going to light the red candle of Ujima. And thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to be here today. Thank you, Reverend Sunshine, for making this possible. I'm not a very good speaker, just so you know, but I grew up in this community, and it has been amazing. I love everything about it. My word today is Nia, purpose. The meaning of it is to make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. It's amazing. The word purpose to me, it's a journey, because I've had so many purposes in life. Family is the biggest one for me. And I feel that we have family everywhere in this world. No matter where you are, no matter where you're going, and no matter where you're born into. There's family everywhere. Right now I live in Portugal, and all my friends, my family, everyone is family to me, and even someone down the street. And talking to them makes you feel like family, because they talk to you, and you, as long as you relate a little bit, you feel a little bit like family. And that is my speech for today. And I light the green candle of purpose, Nia. Thank you.
To do always as much as we can do to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited it.
This is creativity. I express my creativity in many ways, through music, dance, and even like some of the clothes that I wear.
My creativity is within everything I do, from my thoughts to my actions. Creativity lives in me and lives in everyone.
I like
I
the
like
red
the candle.
candle
Of
of
Kuam.
creativity.
Oh, Kuamba.
And we decided to leave that last candle, which is Imani, faith, because that is what is tomorrow. So as of now, this is our beautiful Kanara. Thank you for celebrating Kwanzaa with us.
And yeah, so the last candle is for Imani, which means faith. To believe with all our hearts in our people and the righteousness and victory of our struggle. Faith to me is that, that last thing you can hold on to and count on when everything else sucks. Like, you see everything going wrong. Like, I woke up, I had a headache, and I went to work, and everyone made me angry. And, you just have to have that last bit of faith, knowing that tomorrow will be different. And none of us would be here if there wasn't somebody there who's going through struggles or going through hardship. Didn't have that faith to keep going and to keep fighting every day for a better tomorrow. So, yeah, let's all continue to have faith. The world sucks sometimes, and the news can be very depressing, but we have to look to those glimmers of hope and things that will keep us going and constantly have faith to keep going. And love each other and treat each other well, because at the end of the day, that's all we really will have left, if nothing else. So thank you.
Aragani.
I think about the life I live, a figure made of clay, and think about the things I lost, the things I gave away. And when I'm in a certain mood, I search the halls and look. One night I found these magic words in a magic book. Throw it away. Throw it away. Give your love. Live your life each and every day. And keep your hand wide open. Let the sun shine through. 'Cause you can never lose a thing if it belongs to you. was a hand to rock the cradle and a hand to help us stand with a gentle kind of motion as it moves across the land. And the hands unclenched and open, gifts of life and love they bring. So keep your hand wide open if you're needing anything. Throw it away. Throw it away. Live your life. Give your love each and every day. And keep your hand wide open. Gifts of life and love they bring. 'Cause you can never lose a thing if it belongs to you. Throw it away. Throw it away. Live your life. Give your love each and every day. And keep your hand wide open. Let the sun shine through. 'Cause you can never lose a thing if it belongs to you. 'Cause you can never lose a thing if it belongs to you. You can never, ever, never lose a thing if it belongs to you. Throw it away.
And I want to invite you all to be able to take your seats in the big comfy seats. Thank you so much for allowing us to honor you. Let's give some love to our elders. What a beautiful program. Thank you to all of you who participated, for telling your stories. You had lots of stories to tell. I appreciate that. Thank you, Paul, as always. And to Dion Lott and to Amy Levine. Yes. And our Kwanzaa altar was put together by, it's a beautiful altar, you're right, Dodie, it's pretty fancy up here. Paul Pursuti, assisted by Ruth Jackson, and Peggy Cotton helped, and Dodie Cheney Fernandez consulted, so thank you for that. We appreciate it very much. I want to acknowledge that we have Constance Chapman in the audience, whose last day is officially today. She is retiring as our administrative and education coordinator, so let's give her some love. Thank you, Constance. And I want to welcome yet again Steve Carter as our new operations coordinator. Let's welcome Steve. Beautiful. Thank you so much. And lastly, where is my little book? I've been trying to hold on to it. We are starting this tomorrow. It's in the bookstore, The Abundance Book, John Randolph Price. You can order your own if there's none in there. I'm going to be doing this for 40 days. I invite you to do it. You'll hear more about it. So please get it and start tomorrow if you are interested in manifesting more abundance. All right, so I'm just going to give just a snippet of something to tee up our burning bowl so that we can have something to think about. And these comments involve worthiness, choice, release, embrace, declaration, and intention, because we're about to close out the year and boot in another one. Welcome it. We're finishing up Living Out Loud as our annual theme, and the theme for the month is a wholeness resolution. You know, we always talk about resolutions. Let's do a New Year's resolution. What am I going to be doing as a resolution for? Well, you know, I stay away from that word because resolutions seem to have been set up to fail. You know, what if we create a resolution and then we backslide, you know, and then we're feeling guilty about it? So I prefer to say intention, but, you know, you can do what you want. We're going to go with wholeness resolution. When I looked at that word, though, resolution, I thought about revolution. Let's have a wholeness revolution, why don't we? Why don't we just revolt against anything that causes pain? Mind you, I know we're humans, we got to go through it, don't we? We have to go through it, and we get to learn from it. It's our opportunity. We get to, Miss Grady, we get to do that. Boy, I'm wearing that out. That's her saying, by the way. It's not that we have to do anything. It's all about choice. We get to do something. It's about our consciousness and how we choose to frame it. So we get to resolve ourselves about wholeness, about peace, about health and wellness, about all of God's qualities, because they are us. That's what we believe in, right? So we get to reframe what we're thinking about so that we're not so immersed in the muck and the mire, and we just surrender and say, oh, what the heck? It's going to be like that, so I might as well just go downhill. No, it's not that. We get to start again, and we get to resolve ourselves into something new. We get to reaffirm our intention. We get to say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to overthrow that thinking. That's what a revolt or a revolution is about, right? You overthrow something. You want to overthrow your thinking, that stinking thinking, into something new and better. So we're going to, we have these little pieces of paper, you know those, the flash paper. It's so that it will poof, right? It goes poof, voila. That's one of my favorite terms in life. Poof, voila. It's made for magic, right? But it's really tiny and it's hard to write on. That's not the point. The point is we're going to take just a moment so that you can think about what you want to release, and then we're going to think about what you want to declare, what you want to embrace, what you want to intend or create as a resolution. And then we're going to, in ceremony, we're going to let it go right here. The things we're going to release, we're going to say, You no longer serve me, because guess what? Some of the muck, the mire, the pain serves us if we allow it to inform our experience in a positive way. So be careful with how you invest yourself in your thinking about something, right? And so we're going to poof the release. We're going to poof the intention, because we're going to put it out there into the universe. So I'd like for you to just exhale your breath right where you are, so we can take a community breath. Just let it go. And now let's breathe in deeply and intentionally, and just allow it to come in and hold it at the top and let it out with a sigh. Twice more. Let's breathe it in deeply, hold it, let it out with a sigh. Make this a bigger one. Breathe it in intentionally, and now a big sigh. Just let that go. Just let it go, let it go, let it go. And let that breath just simply flow in and out very easily, effortlessly. And so just take a quiet moment within yourself. Close your eyes if you're willing, or gaze at our beautiful stained glass window. As you reflect on this year, in an abbreviated way, but simply reflect on this time as a construct called 2023. And is there anything in there that you would like to release? Maybe something that you're still dealing with, that you're struggling with or have struggled with, that is no longer who you choose to be? Just allow that to surface. I know you've probably been thinking about it as the year has come to a close. It's probably on the tip of your tongue already. Now, if we were to think of the wholeness continuum as you continue to reflect, that continuum that I often draw in the sky, where on one end might be that thing that you want to release, and on the other end might be that thing you want to embrace. Quite often, they're on the same continuum. That we want to release fear so that we can have more faith. We want to release anger so that we can experience more joy. Or something tangible, like we want to release extra weight from our body temples so that what? We're healthier, whole, more fit. Allow yourself to think of what's on the other side of the continuum. What is it that you want to embrace? As you release, you embrace. As you embrace, you further release. What does that feel like in your heart space? And so just let that go. And allow your eyes to come open as we have our ushers come forward to pass out these little, it's only 2 and they're little. And you can't write hard on them. I know I'm giving you a lot of instruction, but you might just make a mark or draw a line or a circle or a something to signify what you want to release and embrace. It's on the same continuum, actually. Just be with it. You may have to have something underneath it to write on. Get one of the envelopes from the seat pocket. And even as you wait for the paper to come round, be thinking about what is Spirit nudging you to. If you listen, it will tell you what is yours to release and what is yours to embrace. Don't think too hard on it. Capture whatever it is you need to capture. Larry, if we have another empty basket, you can start to collect some. Some of the folks are finished. We can start collecting. You can come down front. I see this whole section. I see people here who are ready to, we can pass a couple baskets. Dodie, if you have a couple empty baskets, you can bring up a couple of empty baskets. And what we're going to do is just put both your papers in. We're releasing and embracing on the same continuum. The paper, you can put the pencils in there too if you'd like. All papers in one basket, just one basket. Okay, Paul, I'm counting on you. Hold the consciousness. If you can bring the papers to me, you can, please. Thank you, Anthony. Is there anyone that needs to deposit their paper? Thank you. Do we have all the papers? Just hold the consciousness of release in an embrace. Y'all know what flames look like. Imagine it poofing up. Poof, voila, it's gone. Poof, voila, I got it. It's the continuum. We do have another song. I know we're running just a little bit over, but you know, it's all good. Last call. He told me to do a last call. We're doing it, we're a little bit at a time. Yep, you can call out what you want to say. Let it go. Say whatever it is you want to say about it. Yep. Keep praying. Pray. Whatever it is you need to do, come on, pray. Practitioners, I want to hear you praying. Congregants. This is our chamber of prayer. It's going up in smoke, in flames. This is the miracle working power of God that can dissolve it as quickly as it comes, right? Keep praying. I want y'all to pray. Say whatever it is you need to say. Well, there's a lot of them in here. Okay, I'm going slow, you know, because last time I wondered if I had eyebrows left. Dion and Amy, did you get your papers in here? If you want to get your papers in here. One of them did go out, Paul. Oh, I heard you did. Oh, it relit the candle. That's so cool. Look at Paul. Look at him leaving.
I'm praying for the fire marshal.
This is the burning bowl, y'all. This is ritual. Hold the ritual. Hold the space. Pray.
Clap that into place.
You can clap it into place, yeah. You can sing it into place. You can joyful noise. What y'all want to say? Come on, pray. Oh, yeah. There you go. Almost done. Yep, there we. What y'all singing? I like it. I release and I let go. Here's the last one. Almost the last one. There we go. Let's clap. Yay. And so whomever is willing and able, I'm going to have you stand right where you are. You don't have to. We're going into prayer. I'm doing it a little different because Spirit's telling me to do so, because all of us are standing as practitioners of this philosophy. And we are praying right now, right here, right now. So I'm going to start the prayer, and then I'm going to invite you to pray, and you can say whatever it is you want to say into the prayer. Are you willing to do that? Yes. Are you willing to put aside the fact that I don't know how to, right? This is all about God in action. And so what I know today is, as these lights are lit, it is light in the darkness, because anytime that there is darkness, there is light somewhere. Because God is in all places, in all spaces, in the light, in the darkness, and everywhere, above, below, around, It is everywhere present. And so I call on this divine, holy presence that is within each and every one of us, blessing this time that we are here together at the Oakland Center for Spiritual Living as we have released anything that no longer serves us, that we are ready to let go of. We want to let go of the old and we step into the new. So in the power of this moment, I realize and recognize that we step over into the newness of this new day and that we embrace all of our resolutions and all of our intentions and all those places and spaces that we want to go and grow, even if we don't know how. We don't have to know how. All we need to know is the what. And we believe, we believe in the power, the miracle working power of God. And so as we do so, we know that as we step over, we have the faith, we have the strength, we have the truth, we have the joy, we have the glory, we have the clarity, we have the honesty and the integrity, we have the authenticity and my Grammyo's holy boldness to step over into this new day, this new way that helps us to be our greater and higher selves. It helps us to be more of our godliness in wholeness as we stand full and filled to overflowing with the miracle working power of God. This is what I know. And I know it must produce this word that I proclaim. It must. I believe it with the power of my soul. And as this prayer box that Chantal is holding is standing, she's standing here with it. I know that every prayer in this box is blessed by the power of this word in our collective consciousness, that we are knowing wholeness and well-being for every prayer request in here and everyone on our prayer list that we pray for. I bless everyone in this beautiful place that we have. I bless our nonprofit partner this month, Tribe, who are helping families across the Oakland, Berkeley, East Bay community. I bless our world. I bless all the children and the lives that have been lost. I bless them on the other side. Ancestor children, we love you. We send you love. We bless your families. We bless all the soldiers who are fighting, because some of them really don't want to be fighting. We bless all of them. We bless all those who are sick and shut in. We bless anyone who is in need today. We bless all the prayer requests that are out there. We bless these prayers, the requests that on our prayer list, Aaron Stewart and Savoy and their family, Larry Williams, Oliver Brennan and the Brennan and Bartholomew families, Taylor and Brianna, Mike and Riley, Miss Lita De Seville. We bless the family of Jesse Raymond as they release her, and we bless the Archer family as they release Justin, and his services are this coming Saturday at 1 o'clock right here at the Oakland Center for Spiritual Living. If y'all want to come, we bless and lift each and every person. And as you stand, we stand in the power of truth right here and right now as we release 2023 together and as we usher in 2024 with power and with might and with transformation and with healing and the eradication of any war, because we can claim peace right here in this collective consciousness. We can claim love. We can claim all those things that we believe in. I invite you to utter your own name out loud and your own prayer. Anyone on the prayer list that you are praying for, please say it out loud right now. Start with yourself. And as the names are being called, I bless it knowing that it is already done, it is already fulfilled, that as soon as we put it up, it goes into the divine ethers where love and law works together to activate it and to make it so. This is what I know to be the truth. This is what I know and declare, and I boomerang it out, knowing that it comes back to us, showering us with blessings upon blessings upon blessings, and that we are magnified in the name of the high holy presence this day. During this high holy time, this sacred time that we have, we bless Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and Christmas and the idea of all of these times together, the winter solstice and the earth-based traditions and all those traditions, spiritual traditions everywhere. People everywhere celebrating life, no matter what it looks like, no matter how they look. We bless each and every one. And so I send this word forth into the collective void of consciousness of love, knowing produces this word that I proclaim. It cannot, shall not return to me void, and therefore all I need to do is stand in joyous expectancy that it is done. I know it is done, and so I release this word as such. As such. Take a breath on that. Take a breath on the healing as we stand together in truth this day, allowing all the poof voila to have happened up into the divine ethers of release and embrace. We let it be. Praise God. And so it is. Amen. Yes.
Do you want to do the benediction and we can, or the closing? Okay. Okay. Keep standing. We want you to clap with us as we get ready to exit and walk into 2024. The song says, walk with me. I sing gospel, I sing jazz, and this is a spiritual that just simply says, walk with me. But it's with a little jazz twist. So as we're preparing to leave, we want you to clap and celebrate and sing along. All right? So they can come up during the offering as we sing, and we can do a twofer. How about that? Okay? So offering, come on. Here we go. Keep it going, keep it going. Walk with me, Lord. Walk with me. Walk with me, Lord. Walk with me. While I'm on this teacher's journey, I want you to walk with me. Hey, hold my hand, Lord. Please hold my hand. Hold my hand, Lord. Please hold my hand while I'm on this teacher's journey. I want you to hold my hand. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, walk with me, talk with me. I need you. Walk with me, hold my hand, protect me. Come on and walk with me, talk with me, be my guide every day. Every day I need you. I need you. I need you to walk with me. Yeah. Walk with me. Yeah. Walk with me. Come on and talk with me. Walk with me.
Beautiful. Magnificent. Thank you. Thank you. Each one of us makes such a difference here. What a beautiful day, what a beautiful celebration of release and letting go and embracing, and just thank you, thank you. Whew, let's do an affirmation, our closing affirmation. Just thank you to everybody. This has just been so beautiful. Here we go. If you want to stand. I am the breath of God as wholeness. Wholeness is breathing me, even as I release anything that appears unlike wholeness. I declare full and complete wholeness as me, now in spirit, mind, body, and affairs. And so it is. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. What an incredible village. Thank you for being here today. Thank you. We're good. All right. Thank you.